Hello there, Capricorn. This is Cindy from the New Moon Tarot, and this is a general love reading for Capricorn, Moon Rising Venus, for the week of June 15th. If this one doesn't resonate for you, please check your other placements. And if you're looking to find your other placements, just go ahead and Google free natal chart, and that will take you to the right place. All right, let's get started. So, we have the energy from the bottom of the deck. We have the current situation, your energy, their energy, the outcome, and some advice. So we have the Empress and the Queen of Cups, along with the Eight of Wands. I think you may have been focused on yourself, your own intuition, tuning into your feelings. Sometimes some people say that the Empress is a pregnancy card. Some of you may be pregnant. If not, you're in the process of birthing something. This can be like you're working on a project, you're working on yourself, you're coming into a new state of being with the Empress showing up there. This is divine feminine energy, which is found in both men and women. That Queen of Cups is also highly intuitive, also associated with children. Some of you may work with children. The Eight of Wands showing up is interesting. It's a message coming in. It's something happening very swiftly. So I would say that if some of you have been working on something, expect some quick progress on it. Whether that's, I don't know, your health or like a job that you're going after or something along those lines. Something is coming in fast. Can also mean a message. And some of you are going to be hearing from someone from your past who was, not the best person. I'll just tell you that right up front. Okay. So we have the current situation. Time is a little fluid here. I think this is probably what happened that led to your current situation. You have the Nine of Wands in reverse, which means you've given up the war. The Nine of Wands is being embattled and staying anyway in the upright position. It's kind of giving it one last try, giving it, all the effort that you can muster. And this is walking away and giving up. It's surrendering. So you may have been in a situation that was just not good at all for your health, for their health, mental and otherwise, emotional. The Eight of Cups is walking away. And the Eight of Cups is trying to walk away and leave that emotional baggage behind you. So I think some of you succeeded in that. And with the Three of Cups, it's not the first time that that shows up in reverse. Some of you are dealing with someone who was involved with a third party. Possibly more than one third party, maybe 5 parties, 6 parties. This is really an interesting person. All right, let's put it that way. So we have the Page of Swords along with the Five of Pentacles and the Tower. With the Tower, this is that relationship blowing up. You are definitely not in contact with this person, haven't been for a little while. That Five of Pentacles is abandonment. It's being left out in the cold. And that Page of Swords is discovering something. The page is a scholar, a student, a little bit nosy. So I have a feeling that you had an inkling something was going on, and then you found out the truth one way or the other about what this person was up to. And that led you to get up and go, to get the heck out. So we have the Devil in reverse, which is not a good sign, along with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, and then we have the Page of Pentacles. So I'm thinking you discovered something that was going on. Maybe you saw this person's true face and didn't like what you saw. Um, when the devil represents a person, this can just be someone who's like flat out evil, like someone who just has very poor intentions. It can also be someone who's very wounded, someone who has maybe a sex addiction or a drug addiction or an alcohol addiction, someone who does things that are against their own best interest. So it can be kind of that wounded person. It can also just be. Right, have you ever heard that song, My Favorite Mistake? I can't remember who sings it. But it's also someone who's very charming and seems very intoxicating almost at first. Someone who draws you in. They have a magnetic charm to the person. And I think you saw that magnetic side, but then you got to see the bad side of this person, whether it was through an addiction or whether it was through, this bad behavior, sleeping around and doing things that are just not healthy. Um, and I think you decided with that Three of Pentacles that you weren't going to work on this anymore, that this was not working out for you, that it didn't feel good, it didn't work and as far as what your higher self was interested in doing. So I think you took off with the Page of Pentacles there and decided to take some deliberate action to get what you want and to help yourself do things that you need to do. Okay, so we have the World, the Six of Wands, and the King of Cups. I think you were looking for your King of Cups or your Queen of Cups, however you want to define that. That is that open person who can be in love with you, someone who gives as much as you give to them. It's very much a two-way street. This person is mature. This person is emotionally available, ready to settle down, no commitment issues, that kind of thing. Like no funny business. There's no hiding the truth with this person. They very much are invested in love. And I think with that Six of Wands, you want that victory. You want to close this chapter with the World here, this double chapter. You want to close that and then move on to something that's healthier for you. However, your person has not really given up on this. Okay. So we have that Three of Cups yet again in reverse. Like I said, sometimes the Three of Cups is an indulgence card, especially when you pair it with the Devil that also pops up here. So this can be, eating too much and drinking too much and having too much sex and too much of something. So this doesn't have to be just sex. It can be addictive behaviors. But it's not necessarily what I would call a healthy energy, especially with the King of Cups in reverse. That is a false love offer, or someone who is incapable of being open and being vulnerable in a love relationship, someone who just has not evolved to that place yet. And yet, I think with the Five of Cups showing up here, with the Ten of Wands, the Ace of Cups in reverse, this person misses you. Sometimes we don't realize what we have until it is actually gone, which sounds like a cliche, but it's one of the most, truest things that anyone has ever said. They feel burdened. They're thinking about the past, and this seems to be popping up everywhere. There's a lot of blasts from the past. Mercury retrograde is coming up. I've already heard from two exes. I think this is kind of part of that cycle. They are thinking about the past and wanting to force that communication with you, because we have the Four of Swords, which there's been a silence, there's been a break between the two of you, and they're coming out of that silence. There's that Two of Cups in reverse. I think they're missing that connection with you. Regardless of how your relationship ended, I think at one time you were very compatible, that you were very in tune with this person for a while, but it fell apart. And with that Knight of Cups there, I think they want to speak with you yet again. I think they want to make that romantic overture. I'm not sure if it's a permanent thing that they want to do, but they definitely want to see if there's a potential left there because they are thinking about the past and how good it was at that time. So let's look at your advice and the outcome. So we have the Nine of Pentacles as your advice, along with the Eight of Swords in reverse and the Ace of Wands. I think what this means is whenever you speak with this person again, the Ace of Wands in the reverse position is a loss of passion. It's not the start of a new cycle. It's kind of realizing that something isn't working out for you. And the Eight of Swords is self-limiting behavior. It's not allowing yourself to see how powerful you are, but it's in the reverse position. So you figured out that you're powerful, that you maybe do not need this person. However, you do have free will and you can do whatever you like. But your advice here is to stick with your energy that you have right now with the Nine of Pentacles and move forward. Work on that King of Cups offer that's in the upright position. Move towards the world. Take yourself down a better path. And the outcome is the Ace of Wands in the upright position. So this is following a passion. It's a new passion. It's a new beginning, a new start. That Nine of Cups is happiness. It's more like the contentment. Like the Ten of Cups is like that over the top, like freaking rainbow and picnic thing going on. The Nine of Cups is more contentment. You have what you need. You don't have everything in the universe, but you have enough to make you sated, to make you satisfied. And with the Two of Pentacles there, you may be juggling more than one thing. Maybe more than one thing can make you happy. Maybe it's your job, or maybe it's a new relationship, or maybe it's balancing the two of those that are going to be new. But you do have good things coming in for you. So thank you again for watching this reading. Please like and subscribe. Leave me a comment down below if this resonated with you. I do free weekly readings, so I will see you back here next week. All right, bye-bye.